Stampers, this is Trevis. Welcome to Fast Card Friday. And so today what we're going to make is 2 cards with the same technique and make them totally look different. So let's get started today because this is a fast card. 2 fast cards. Okay, so we're going to start out with some basic white cardstock. And because I said I'm going to make 2, I have these cut. So this is 5 by 3 3/4 because I'm going to put this on card bases that I want it to be. I just love that wide border. So that's what we're going to do. Okay, so the first card I'm going to make is a fall card. And I'm going to use the same stamp set. I'm just going to do 1 stamp, and it says, "Friends like you make this season special." Okay, this is from Christmas to Remember from the mini catalog. But it doesn't say Christmas season, does it? It just says season. So let's make this a fall season card. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is use these 3 ink pads. I'm going to use Bumblebee, Pumpkin Pie, and Cajun Craze. When I look at these these 3 colors, I see fall. So let's get started. I'm going to be using my blending brushes. And I keep all my blending brushes in this little swivel container. I do have them marked by color. So this is dark blue. This one is gray. I do use this for like all dark blues, but I do have them marked so that I obviously could see them. But to me, it's sort of easy. Okay, so the first one says yellow. Look what fell out, yellow. So we're going to use yellow. So we're going to open the pads. I don't close mine. I just leave them open like this. Unless there's a reason. If I'm doing direct paper or something like that, I will close them. But, okay. So I'm going to pick up my yellow. I'm going to start blending. And so I've heard lately that some people are like, wow, all my pads need to be re-inked so often. Yes, these pads are thinner than the old pads. So the foam is much thinner, right? And they will need to be inked more often. So if you're getting an ugly, an ugly stamp, then there is a chance that it needs to be re-inked. Okay, so the next one I'm going to do is that's pink. This one is reds. Okay, and then I need kind of an orange, purple, pinks. I don't really have an orange, but guess what? I could use this one. This is a light green. I could take that off and I could just use this one. So it has never been used, so I'm just going to use this one. So I'm dabbing off some of the ink before I take it to my paper. And the reason is because I don't want those big blobs, right? I just want a nice, smooth blending. Okay, and then this is Cajun Craze. So I think I could kind of go with the browns on this one. So I'm going to use the brown for this one. See, there's really nothing on there, so no problem. Okay, so this is my 3rd color. I'm kind of making my own designer series paper, Ombré designer series paper. Now you're saying, well, can kind of see these lines in between. Well, you just go in and you blend it a little more. And when you blend right next to each other, see what happens? They sort of meld together. Oh, yes. Now, what I could do at this point, I could take a little water. I could flick it on there because this is water-based ink. I could flick it on there and I could let it do its thing. Good thought, but I don't think I'm going to do that on this card. I want it real dark down here at the bottom because that's where it looks more like an ombre. Okay, So I am going to close a couple of these pads. I think I'm going to close the Cajun Craze. I'm going to close the Bumblebee. I'm done with those. So to clean off my brushes, all I do is this. I don't really need to take them to the sink to clean them. Just need to do that. I do need to take this off of here because this is no longer light green. I'll take that off. Okay, so I have that done. I'm going to take my piece of Bumblebee cardstock. So this is regular half sheet. So this is 5.5 by 8.5. And I'm going to attach it with my Stampin' Seal. Oops. Don't press so hard, Trevis. When you press hard, sometimes it lifts the cardstock. And it's so sticky. Now, let's see. Is that going to work? I don't know if I have any adhesive down here. There we go. Okay. Let's try to make this a fast card. Okay. Now, while I have that pumpkin pie pad open, I'm going to take a piece of cardstock, just a piece of scrap, and I'm going to use that saying, friends like you make this season special. So this is the red rubber set. Okay, not the greatest, so I'm going to ink it up a little better. Why do I always go to the center? Well, it's still not very dark, but I think it's okay. Okay, I'm going to close my pad. I'm going to use a punch, the same punch on both cards, Label Me Lovely. Okay, and then I'm going to use a piece of our Bumblebee gingham ribbon. And I think on this card, I might just do a bow. Yeah, let's just do a bow on this one. I'm not going to make it real big, but I don't want it real small either. So I'm going to make it a little bit floppy, but not too floppy. And I have to decide where I want this. Yes, I'm going to pop this up with some dimensionals. And I don't have any mini glue dots right here by me. So I'm just going to put a little bit of adhesive right here for now to stick my bow on. Later I can come back if I want. I'm going to trim this down just a little bit. Okay, loving it. Now, my favorite rhinestones, right? Holiday rhinestones. If you guys don't have these, you need to purchase some. They are amazing. 5 colors go with everything. And today we are going to use the gold ones. So, just going to pull off a few of these. Well, that didn't plant. That one went somewhere. Okay, I think my putty's about gone. I think I had this discussion with myself earlier, and it's like, why don't I fill that putty? Okay, there's card 1. Tell me that doesn't look like fall. I'm looking for that rhinestone somewhere. Okay, second card is this one. Now I'm going to use 3 Christmas colors. I'm going to use Blackberry Bliss, Cherry Cobbler, and Real Red. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing. Open all 3. I always put the lightest to the right because that way I know to start with that one. And now I'm going to use, this is dark pink. purple. Yeah, I can use that one for that one. That's my purple one. Light pink. Brown, black. I'm going to use light pink. Don't I have a red? I do have a red somewhere. See, that's why you need to... Oh, I do have a red. Okay, so we're going to use red. Okay, pick up some red. Start blending. That's so pretty. Okay, I like it. Now I'm going to go to the, what color was this? I can't remember. Cherry Cobbler. Ooh, wow. Did I just re-ink that? I think I did. See why you don't want to just go to your paper? That very reason. Cherry Cobbler is next. Blend those together. Okay, and then the last one is Blackberry Bliss. And that again is pretty dark. But it's gonna look good. So, I don't know, you kind of want to use colors that are, I mean, you could use any colors, really, and you could keep going. You could use a rainbow, right? It doesn't have to be, oh, these bracelets. Click, click, click. I am going to do that dark at the edge again, because I really like that when it looks really dark at the end. Blend. And I'm going to come back, blend that. Blend that. Okay, I think that's good. I like it. Okay, so clean my brushes. Close these two pads. Find my stamp. Where's my scrub? Hang on a second. I got my, I'm going to clean the stamp using my chamois. Ooh, that's dark. I like it. Okay, so I always stamp off before I clean it because, right, there's all that ink on there and I don't want to take that to my chamois. Although my chamois doesn't matter because, right, my chamois is pretty inked up as it is. Okay, so now I'm going to take my punch again. Same punch, only this time I'm going to go this way. I think I'm going to pull it up a little bit. There we go. Okay, and now I'm going to use this black and white gingham ribbon from the mini catalog. What I want to do is I want to use a blend, and I want to make this cherry cobbler, and I'm using the light cherry cobbler, and I'm just going to color this. So it's going to be black and red. Just use the side of your blend. Don't go with the tip. Right? Just go side. Just like that. See how much I need. I think that's probably enough. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do something a little different. Put adhesive on the back. Oh, that's lower than I wanted. Oh well, let's put some adhesive up here. I'm going to attach this to the back, bring it around, cut, attach. Okay, so now I am going to attach this to my card. going to use a piece of cherry cobbler cardstock. Again, this is 5.5 by 8.5. Fold it in half. Now I'm going to kind of hang this from this. Okay, so I'm going to do my dimensionals again. It's got that on the back. That's the cool thing, right? Our cardstock can be used on both sides. No waste. So I'm going to put this right here. And now I'm going to tie. Let's see what kind of thing I could make. I don't know if I have enough. I think I need to put a little more. I made my ribbon kind of short. I love that you can make this ribbon any color that you want. You can do that with any white ribbon, actually. So if you are trying to decide what ribbon to buy, I always say think about the whites and the ivories because you can tint them and make them any color you want. If you don't have the blend, you can use your marker, or you can even take it to your ink pad and you can ink it up that way by just dragging it through the ink pad. Okay. And again, where's my rhinestones? There they are. What color? Okay, I think I've used most of the red. Oh no, I have reds on here. Okay. So I'm going to use some of these reds. Should I use the reds? Yeah, use the reds. Use the bigger ones, but I'm going to use the smaller ones. Okay, guys, so there's our 2 fast cards today. Might have went a little longer than I wanted it to, but wow, love these cards so much. And I hope you do too. So think outside the box, make some ombre paper with your ink pads. Talk to you later. Bye.